Hey guys, how's it going today? This is a review for the ECOVACS DEEBOT X9 Pro. I hadn't seen too many reviews on this, so I thought I'd just kind of give you guys my 2 cents, based on my experience and let you know what I thought about it. I hate housework, hate it, and the kind of regular nagging things like vacuuming and mopping are just the worst. I've never had a robot vacuum before, although I've seen them in action at my brother's house, so I had some idea of what to expect. We don't have kids, but do have a dog and a tendency to drop things in the kitchen while chopping, so there's plenty of need for regular floor cleaning. We have a relatively small, one-floor condo. Setup was super easy, only one piece to put together, although a lot of protective plastic to remove, and the quick setup guide was clear and easy to follow. They obviously got some actual English speakers to put together the documentation. QR codes made the technical parts of connecting to the Wi-Fi super easy. The unit was really well packed, with nice almost cloth bags covering things. It looks really nice and sleek, and doesn't take up as much space as I had feared. The vacuum unit had some trouble finding the station, even when I put it right in there. Wandered all over the house. I had to turn the station on and off a few times before they were able to connect and get going. Within minutes, it had mapped almost the entire condo. I've held off on customizing zones for now because the automatic layout, based mostly on floor types, already makes sense. When I needed a quick crumb cleanup near the kitchen, I simply marked that area in the app and sent it on a spot clean mission without issue. The vacuum performance on that first full run was solid. A few crumbs escaped its path, but it collected hair clumps effortlessly and returned to empty its bin twice. Proof that my housekeeping could use some work. I had to rescue it a couple of times where I misjudged its path, but it navigated under furniture better than I'd expected. I haven't tested the mopping function yet, but after seeing how well it vacuums, I'm excited to try it on my kitchen floors next. It isn't as loud as I imagined, although you don't miss that it's running. And it talks, which is how I know when something went wrong, although I did get notifications on my phone, which then sent them to my watch. It would be nice to selectively turn off certain types of notifications. I don't need it to tell me every time that the noise from emptying the dustbin would be loud and that the noise is normal. The instructions say to make sure there's enough light for it to see as it's mapping and vacuuming, but it has its own light. It's a pretty bright one too. It didn't seem to have any trouble with darker areas. Speaking of the app, super easy to start a vacuum run. Pause it, find the notifications when there's a problem. However, way too much in it that is unrelated to running the DEEBOT. Stuff about your account and points, the store, their blog. All I want to do is run my vacuum. Can't choose specific areas to clean on the map, set up zones for future cleaning. There's a separate section for the robot and the station. For the station, you can set things like the dust collection power, wash method. For the robot, can choose to vacuum only, vacuum and mop, or vacuum everything then mop. You can set the suction power, water flow rate, all kinds of things to give you a custom clean. Probably way more than I need to have, given the size of our tiny place. I do wish it would remember the settings for your last run, though. I would rather it defaulted to just vacuuming than vacuum and mop. It would be hard for me to not be happy with having this little robot. I absolutely hate dealing with mopping, and vacuuming is also a pain. I know, I'm a lazy housekeeper. Part of it used to be I had to lug things up and down 3 flights. But now I have just the 1 floor, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal. But I know myself, and how much I really hate doing any kind of housework. So this little guy is a great find. I'm looking forward to setting it up to do things on a schedule so I don't have to think about it, and giving me 2 fewer chores to deal with. Highly recommended. If you guys have any more questions on it, just leave them in the comments below. Thanks for watching, guys, and have a great day.